Guys, can you believe it? I am finally doing a split screen video! Yay! It's only been requested like 800 times, I'm sorry. Okay, so I've already gone through and I found a scene that I'm just gonna show because, you know, I did this one years ago, but it was a really nice simple split, so I'll use this as my test. So I've already got my footage, I grabbed my two scenes that I wanted, and I've got them cut down to where the audio should go. So now what I'll do is I will just get rid of the audio, which is right-clicking, group, clear. So that gets rid of the audio. So now I've got them on top of each other, obviously. And so what I will do is I can either do it to the file itself, which is the FX here, or I can do it for the whole track. And usually I do that because then if I'm swapping takes, it don't have to do the same editing on each one, so I just do this. So what you gotta do, again, I'm doing everything in Sony Vegas, so if you don't have Vegas, there may be ways to do this in your own editor, but this is the way it works in this. And also I apologize if you hate the sound of mouse clicking, because I have a particularly loud mouse, and I apologize. Cookie cutter is what you want, so double click or press OK, and press OK. And so now, there Mitch is. So I never do circle, I do oval side, and then I move it. Now, forgive me, this is slightly different than the older version of Vegas I'm used to. So I'm gonna move it like this, and I'm gonna make it bigger because I still have this issue here. So size, and then just move it over again. And you can see that this doesn't line up, but we'll worry about the cropping later. We feather it so that it blends. And as you can see, the colors are slightly different, which is always one of my biggest pet peeves about doing this. The color almost never matches up, but it is what it is, so. He's just staring at her. I don't have this matched up to the audio yet, so I've got to grab that. So let me just find it. There it is. Okay, so I think that's about where I started my scene. So let me just get the lips on. This is always the hardest part. And doing that, I will just solo each one so I can see it more clearly. Oh, I'm too soon. So you're just watching, this is how I do it. This is the meticulous work that goes into making a scene look good. Nope. I said tape with it. Just about. So if you want to get like really precise, you can click at the end here and then use your arrow buttons so you can be a lot more precise with your movements. Otherwise you're moving it quite a lot and it doesn't work quite as well, so. Not quite. Just about. Oh, too soon. That'll do. So then I'll just extend it. So this, whatever you do, if you come to an edge, you can you can extend or make it bigger or smaller. So now I'm going to make this solo and work on him. Nope. There he is. Just about. He's just about off. It'll do. It doesn't matter for this. So then unsolo it. So we're going to pull it forward so we're both ready to go. Yeah, clearly not ready to go yet. There we go. Okay, so and then I'm just gonna, this button right here at the top corner, it allows you to fade, so I will fade in. Now if I do that on the split screen and I fade in here, this is what happens. We don't want that. We don't want Mitch appearing suddenly. So what I always do is I go to Media Generator, Solid Color, grab Black. Okay, so I will just grab the black and multiply it over both, and then it goes in at the same time. So that's the way I fade in. So now I want to fix right here where you can see that it's slightly off. So then I go into my crop, and I will crop it a little bit. That's pretty much, now I can see the bottle here isn't quite right. So right about there, I guess. I can see that it's not quite right, but it will do, I guess. So now you've basically got a complete scene with your split screen. That is just, it's as simple as it is. It's a very, very easy way of doing things. I know there are ways of doing it in crop where you can, I don't know, something here. I'm honestly not even sure how to do it, but some people work in here and it's so much easier to just do cookie cutter. And if you're doing multiple people, that's where it gets really difficult, but you can do it if everyone's standing in the right spots here, that you move it so that the size only goes to, like, the feather's smaller, your size is smaller, like that. So you could technically have a few people in a scene. I did that with the Aloha Oi. That was not easy, and everyone was moving too much, and I had to keep moving my lines. So it's really hard when there's more than one person and they're standing too close, but if it's just two people and you've got lots of room, it's so easy. Like, anyone could do this. So you can get a free trial of Sony Vegas, I think, so go ahead and download that if you want and just play around with this, and if you like it, buy it, because it's a great program to use. It's really user-friendly, and I use it all the time for editing. So if you have any interest in that, and if you've appreciated that, go ahead and download it and have fun. And I'm sorry this has taken so long. It's literally been like, what, 5 minutes, and I could have done this forever ago, but I didn't, and I'm sorry. But, you know, you gotta forgive me, because, well, I have no good reason, but you just gotta. So I'm doing it now, that's why you've gotta forgive me. So I will just add this to the end so it fades out nicely, and boom, we're done. Simple as that. So if you want to do that, you know, go ahead and do it. Have fun. And then if you want to render, you just go to render as and enjoy. Thanks for watching, and I'm sorry it took so long. Bye.